afternoon, Ma'am Clarisse. We are from Quezon City University, freshman industrial engineering student. Would like to have an interview with you about your profession as an industrial engineer in construction industry. By the way, my name is Grace Lime.
I am Reyna Hermoso.
Del Christian Doliaga.
J.M. Franco.
Anselmo Ramoga.
And I'm Charles Garcia.
We actually have here some questions about industrial engineering functions, tools, and about your profession in construction industry. First, we have, how long have you been in the construction industry and at what position?
I am with the construction industry, particularly in HVAC. HVAC meaning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning works for almost more than 20 years now. Kasi I started way back 1999 as business development officer, or simply called sales engineer. My function was to bring in projects to the company as we were a mechanical contractor. From sales engineer, I was promoted as sales manager, and the rest is history now. Now I'm connected with Humid Temp Electrical Industrial Corporation, a solution as their sales and project consultant.
How did you become successful in your field of engineering? What did you do?
Of course, simple answer is I worked hard, listened to my mentors, to my supervisors, and did my best to whatever task they assigned me to do. Wala namang sikreto yun lang yun. You have to work hard.
Are you satisfied with the profession that you choose now that you've experienced being an industrial engineer?
Yes, I am very satisfied because I worked not literally as an industrial engineer in the construction industry, but as sales engineer. But I was able to apply everything I've learned from the course I took in Mapua. So, wala akong pinagsisisihan.
During your time, did you really like IE as your course?
During my time, sa totoo lang, no. Initially, my dream was to become a lawyer. But unfortunately, I was already enrolled in Mapua before I knew that I passed the entrance exam in UP. So my parents, they decided to let me finish my academics first in Mapua and told me to pursue my dream after I graduated.
Does being an industrial engineer satisfy the financial needs of your family?
Yes, because I have raised my 2 children alone as a single mother. My eldest son graduated from nursing, and my youngest daughter is now a bar passer and lawyer.
Tell us something about your experiences in this field.
Being in this field, it needs a lot of patience and dedication, really. Kasi ang mga kasama ko dyan, puro technical people, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, civil engineers. They are very, they know a lot about construction, and since mga lalaki yan, you have to adapt yourself. Mag-a-adjust ka. And you know, you deal with different types of technical people na they already have set of standards, especially when it comes to systems and planning. Minsan ayaw nila kung basta-basta paniwalaan, and I have to push my idea, and I have to push my what I learned. This will make it better. This way to make it better. Sabi nga sa because I believe in IE's motto na there's always a better way of doing things, and we must always be open-minded for improvements. So nangyayari naman, they believe in me naman somehow.
How do you manage larger projects using IE tools?
By applying IE tools such as facilitating, planning and material handling, system analysis, network analysis, or the CPM, quality control and replacement models, it is easier to manage larger projects.
Can you please give us at least one common problem that you encounter in your field? What IE tools did you apply to overcome those problems? Is there any IE tools that you suggest to use in particular problem? Did you solve the problem using iTools? Next question. The next question is similar from the previous question, but this time, worst problem in your field.
Okay, one by one. One common problem is the delay or the delivery of materials at the job site. It is very essential for materials to be delivered on time so that the workers can maximize and optimize the works that they should finish for that particular project. Kasi, kumbaga, kapag ang materyales hindi dumating sa site ng maaga o on time at nandun ang mga tao mo, binabayaran ng company ang tao supposed to be to do their job. Kung wala silang materyales, anong gagawin nila? So, nagkakaroon kaagad ng delay. Diba? So, kinakailangan may planning sa materials kaya siya dapat dumating. And as a contractor, we have an obligation to our client to turn over the project on or before the deadline. I have experience, my personal experience, miscommunication and lack of coordination from one department to another department. Kasi ako as sales, we get projects for quotation. Ang sistema kasi, ang sistema kasi ng construction, kami naghahanap ng projects. Kapag may nakita kaming, pwede kaming for bidding, mag-a-attend kami ron, we actually give it to the estimating group, yung engineering group. Yung engineering group, kailangan mag-site inspection, check bago ma-estimate yun, and then kami nagdidikta kung magkano ang dapat na markup. Pag nakuha namin ng project, the turnover ng engineering group, yung nag-estimate sa implementation or the operations department. Then the operations department, sila yung nasa implementation, sila yung supposed to be, sila yung gagawa ng Gantt chart, kailan base doon sa deadline ng project, kailan dapat siya i-turn over. So, hindi lang siya by activity, kung hindi of course, anong mga material, equipment, tools ang dapat gamitin for that particular activity. So, nakaset dapat yun. Ang nangyayari, nagkakaroon doon ng problema between operations group and the logistics or the purchasing. Hindi nila binibigyan, napansin ko, I noticed na they just submit the requisition for materials regardless kung kailan ang activity. So, napansin ko, yung mga item na kuminsan, hindi pa naman siya ganun kakailangan na i-request na. So, minsan, yung mga items na yun, madali siyang over the counter lang. Wala, no need for fabrication or anything. So, pag dumating, hindi pa siya gagamitin, the company, our company, already paid the supplier. Pero ang item, hindi pa siya nagagamit. Diba? So, may cost implication yon, napansin ko. May mga item naman na hindi pa dumarating, hindi kagad napaparating, na kailangan sa early part ng trabaho. So, dun, pagka kasi na-delay yun, domino effect yun eh. Kasi may mga precedents yan eh. May mga prerequisite, no? Merong pagkakasunod-sunod na pag kailangan ito muna bago mo ikakabit ito. Ngayon, kung yung item mo pang kalagitnaan nando doon, pero hindi mo siya pwede ikabit hanggat di mo na ikakabit yung muna. So, kailangan marating yun. So, doon ako nangialam. Yun ang word ko nangialam. Inaayos ko yung system. So, syempre, it's my project. Ako kausap ng client. So, hindi ko napapansin na nagagamit ko pala yung natutunan ko as IE na kinakailangan may system. May tinatawag tayo na dapat dumating ang material na just in time. Tama lang na bayaran mo yung supplier kasi gagamitin mo pa lang siya. Kesa nakatenga lang ang materials o kaya delayed na. Kasi ang mga workers namin, binabayaran naman namin sa site pero nakangangal lang, walang ginagawa. Then the question number 9, similar to the question number 8. But this time, please give us one worst problem that you encountered in your field. Ay nako, very recent lang, no? The worst problem I have encountered was not being supported by the company's owners. I thought upon giving them huge project, they would give their all-out support, particularly on project management. Still similar to my answer in question number 8, I applied the same IE tools, the planning, material handling, the Gantt chart, the per CPM. But I think it was not successful kasi I was not able to solve the problem successfully. That is why I decided to separate from that organization because I believe they are still the owners. If they don't listen, cannot do anything about it. So I have to separate from them.
Any other examples, ma'am, of how you faced some problems without using IE tools? And what was the hardest part of being an IE?
No, I don't think so. Because IE tools are applicable in all problems. I believe. Kahit sa household, kahit saan, IE tools is very effective. From the process to from the planning systems, process, everything. Quality control, even quality control. Well, the most difficult part of being an IE is when you give your best to suggest IE tools that you know that can help the company to achieve optimization, but you are not given the attention or support that you needed. Ang hirap para sa isang IE na you're doing your best, pero you don't feel that you are important. No? That they don't listen to you, they don't parang they don't believe in what you're saying. So, ang hirap lang. You have to justify everything, you have to explain, and you have to convince them that this is the best way to do it.
For the final two questions, since you're in the field now, what advice can you give us when we finish our course? And what can you say to those people who say that IE's work are easy?
My advice, just work hard and always do your best in whatever field you will be in. Parang ano lang yan meron kasi kahit ako nung during my time, nag-aaral ako, meron akong subject na hindi ko siya ganun kagusto. Pero ang galing ng instructor. Diba sabi ko nga, hindi ko first choice yan My first choice was to become a lawyer. Pero nung yung first 2 years ko na general engineering, ay parang ayoko. Pero nung nakikita ko na yung nagbe-major subjects na ako, I was really enjoying it. Kasi sabi ko, napaka-applicable sa buhay ng tao. So that's the time na para start ko na siya, na-enjoy ko na siya, bawat subject. Sabi ko, magagamit pala talaga siya. So, for you guys, sa inyo, mga kabataan, may mga kayo doon kasi may time and motion yan, may systems, meron kayong may statistics, may economics, may financial management. Meron kayong subject dyan na mag-excel kayo na ine-enjoy nyo. Try to look for that when you graduate and apply for job. Kung saan kayo nag-excel, pagbutihin nyo and then work hard for that. Definitely you will be successful. I really don't mind those people who say that IE's work are easy because there is no such thing as easy work, no? Things become easy if you enjoy what you're doing. Wala namang madali So, I really don't mind them. Sa akin, once na you enjoy things, kahit gaano ka hirap yan, magiging madali. Kaya ngayon, for me, IE is easy kasi na-enjoy ko siya. Pero sa simula, it's not that easy. Kaya I don't believe in those people who say that IE's works not easy. That's not true. Okay? Okay na interview?